This is Robert giving the Positive Strokes. I'm glad you have a moment of time to check out my video. It's all about recovery and dealing with situations and issues that come along while we're in recovery. You know, for me, my thinking sometimes go haywire. Those past feelings of abandonment and trust and trauma creeps up into my mind, into my everyday experience in recovery. When circumstances and situations look like they are a certain way, the mind automatically goes back to the past and opens up that door of the protection mode to make you feel a certain way. And then you're flooded with all these feelings and emotions. But here, in recovery, they teach you that they're just nothing but feelings, that you have to work through them, that feelings is not the facts and it's not the truth. It's just what you are feeling. And the pressure of those feelings can overwhelm you. See, in recovery, it's a lot of work that you have to deal with on a daily basis, dealing with your inner self, your past trauma, getting your life back in order, your body changing to an order that it didn't have before, that you used drugs to medicate your pain, physical pain, your mental pain, your hunger pains, and your lack of shame and feeling bad about the position that you're in at the particular time. Seemed like the drug took care of all the problems. But what happens is that the drug gets into your body, and your body constantly wants more and more, and you depend on it more and more to satisfy all your needs. And this is not the case. What happens is they took me down the rabbit hole for 40 years, off and on out of recovery, for a period of time that I thought that I knew what I was doing was right, that the information that I learned the first time in recovery, that I knew enough to do what I needed to do. But then I went down that rabbit hole because I did not totally surrender to step one in the 12-step program, that I admit that I was powerless over drugs and alcohol, that my life has become unmanageable, that no matter what, if I picked up a drug, it would destroy my life. I didn't think about that. What I thought about was that I had enough information that I could do this by self-will. But self-will is not going to keep you clean and sober. Your best thinking is not going to keep you clean and sober, because you have no control over your mental capacity or how you feel. Your mind is a computer. And the age that you are, you've been giving that much information into that computer. And it has a protective mode, fail-safe program. It's just like a computer. If it gets overwhelming, you can reset it and you can get everything back into order. You have to reset your mind to a place of positivity without the abuse of drugs and alcohol. I've done that, but it's a hard pill each and every day to face these things on a daily basis. I don't act on my feelings anymore because I used to. And when I acted on my feelings, I was charged with aggravated assaults, attempted murder charges. That's me acting on my feelings. Today, I don't do that anymore. I don't allow situations to uproot me on the work that I did in recovery. I did a lot of work in recovery to get to this point where I'm at today. And it was not easy. I had to face my fears, my insecurities, my abandonment issues. I had to face a lot of things to get myself together. These things still pop up in my head. When circumstances look like that, shoot, them feelings shoot right back up in my brain, and there we go. But see, that I can identify with it now. I understand where that feeling's coming from. And I must bear with it. I must play the whole tape out and say, Robert, are you doing everything you do in the present that manifests what you're feeling? And I would say no. Okay, so I'm doing the right thing. I'm doing the right thing for my recovery. I'm doing the right thing for Robert. So by me doing these right things, that means I'm doing the right thing for my family, my loved ones, my friends. I'm not perfect now. Don't get it wrong. Just because you're in recovery don't mean that you're going to be perfect. On the contrary, I found out that I'm very much imperfect. I do make a lot of mistakes. I will make a lot of mistakes. But the mistake is not important. It's what I do after the mistake. That's what's important. Can I learn from the mistake? Yes. If I accept that I made a mistake. If people are treating me a certain way and I don't like it, that's on them. That's not on me. Because I look at myself, did I do anything for you to cause you to act that in that manner? And if I say no, then it's whatever they're going through, or whatever the situation may be with them, it's on them. It's nothing that I can do. I have no control over them. I only have control over my actions and the way I present myself on a daily basis. I tell it over and over again. Recovery is a hard road. Some people say recovery is easy. No, it's not, because you're constantly looking at yourself and your actions and what you're doing. The more attention you pay attention to yourself, the less time you have to pay attention to what other people are doing or saying. And you're becoming a better person. I come to realize that there's something I have to work on that I haven't been working on, and that's patience. I want what I want, and I want it now. I've been carrying that for a lot of years. I need to change that. Slowly it's getting better, but it's not going to happen overnight. Nothing good happens overnight. I realized in living that fast money disappears quick, but hard-earned money stays around a while. Reason why is I know when I worked hard for that money and I'm tired at the end of the work and I done work hard and did all this to make that paycheck, I'm not so easy ready to give it up. But if the money come easy to me, I think I can go get it easy again. I ain't worried about it. The quick as I got it the last time is the quicker I got it this time. Which brings me down that road, down that rabbit hole. My head said, well, he's got a pocket full of money. Let me put a gun on him and get his money. That money is his money, but I'm going to make it my money. That's my head telling me I need to get that so I can go get my dope so I can get high. That's the easiest way you can get it. My mind will tell me, Robbie, you're not in no condition to go to do no 9 to 5. You don't even look right to do a 9 to 5. Who's going to hire you? Go on and rob that place. Easy way. You can get away with it. That's what my mind tells me. Do you listen to your mind when it tells you wrong things? Today, I don't do that. When my mind tells me something, I play the whole tape out. I will repeat that. I play the whole tape out, meaning I will say what will happen if I do that. What could happen in all aspects of that decision. My fellow family members that are addicts, this is Sunday. I believe that God has blessed me with another day. 50% of the battle to me is waking up. The other 50% is not letting nobody live rent-free in my head to cause me to feel down, upset, and have a bad day. I cannot control nobody else but myself and what they're feeling. Before I leave, I just want to share this. When you love somebody and you care about somebody, you got to understand that they are not perfect people. They make mistakes. They got to go through their things and their situations. But if they're willing to put up with your problems, why can't you put up with theirs? If you love them, you walk through the fire with them. And when you come out at the other end, you're like gold and diamonds. This is Robert Goodman from Positive Strokes. I'd like to leave you with this thought. Drugs have made me a dope, but now I have hope that I'm not a dope anymore. You have a great Sunday.